YouTube? The Sucky Gamer here again for my second YouTube tutorial on Minecraft Tekkit. Today we will be learning how to use pneumatic tubes to make an awesome sorting machine. I hope you stick around. It's going to be very exciting. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Right now we have, you can see my sorting machine that I've made. I spent a long time learning how to do this, and it was a lot of fun, but I'm going to save you the hassle and just show you so you can go without all the trial and error that I had to go through. Let me go ahead and just show you how this works. I've got two deposit chests here. They actually lead to the same area. If we go ahead and put some stuff in this deposit chest, you can see it's going to start sucking those items out, and we're going to see them start going through the sorting machine, automatically going where they need to go to their respective areas. I do like this sorting system, the pneumatic tubes, a lot better than Buildcraft. I touched on this a little bit last week, and this week I'll really show you some of the awesome power that you can get through pneumatic tubes. So we see them just sort of going where they need to go. The gold is, actually that's, I don't know what that is, I can't tell from here. Some sort of materials going into where it needs to go. That's the great thing about the sorting machine is I don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and head off to the sorting area so I can show you what is up with pneumatic tubes. All right, folks. First thing first. You do need a power system to power the sorting machine right here. This sorting machine is the heart of the operation, and you do need some power to power it, obviously. Now, Red Power 2, which is the mod that the pneumatic tubes come from, uses different power than Industrial Craft and Buildcraft. So you will need a set of solar panels, I find is the most efficient thing, and a battery box. Now, the important thing to keep in mind is that these solar panels are different than Industrial Craft solar panels. You can tell the Industrial Craft solar panels, they are a full block. These Red Power 2 solar panels are just a flat block, kind of like half steps. So usually I found that four solar panels, I have two right here, but I found four connected to a battery box. Now again, this battery box is different than Industrial Craft, so try not to get them confused. See, we have an Industrial Craft battery box and a Red Power 2 battery box, so be sure to use the same kind. I found that 4 solar panels connected together onto this battery box is more than enough power you'll need for quite a bit of sorting machines. I think I powered around 15 on one battery box and 4 solar panels, and I've never had any issues at all. I'm not quite sure how many sorting machines we can power on one, but apparently it's a lot. So let's go ahead and get cracking here. These are actually wired out to my solar panels out on my roof. So they are out in the light. These won't obviously get any power because they're deep inside the tunnels of my world. So let's go ahead and start out by putting our deposit chest here. We are going to put some other chests here. Let me put these here just so I can toss some chests on them as they face all sorts of different directions. And then we'll put a random chest over here. So let's go ahead and hook up the sorting machine. And you want to make sure with the sorting machine that the two eyes here are facing the chest. And I am using the Sphax texture pack. I'll be sure to, before the tutorial's over, I will switch back to default so you can kind of see how everything looks with the default texture pack. So we want to go ahead and hook up the sorting machine to some power. We'll right click on this. We can see that it is now charging. So let's go ahead and hook up some pneumatic tubes to these chests. Now, the number one thing with sorting pipes with pneumatic tubes is it's going to look a little funky here. We're actually going to do this a little bit differently. That'll work. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and get some paintbrushes. These paintbrushes is how you tell the pneumatic tubes what to go where. So let's go ahead and paint that blue. We'll paint that green. Paint that yellow. And we'll go ahead and paint this one white. And we'll paint this one white as well to disconnect that. So we can look here and we'll have blue, green, and yellow, and we have white over here. Now this sorting machine is fantastic because the sorting machine will automatically tell what items to go where. And the reason I like these better than Buildcraft is because the sorting machine actually figures out the path before the items are sent down the pipe. So let's say if one of these chests get full, the sorting system actually won't send the item out because it knows the chests are full. You can see right here, I have this chest already almost filled with cobblestone, so blue. We'll go ahead and put cobblestone in blue here. We will put, let's go ahead and put wood here. We'll put iron there, and then that was blue. So these colors down here is how you tell it where to go. Green will have, just have wood go down green. Got to be careful with these colors. Some of these colors are really close together, and you want to be sure you get the right color. What was that? That was yellow. Awesome. Now this is a very important part right here. We want to be sure to choose this option. This option means just take whatever's in the chest and send them down the pipe, no specific order. And this is important because this will also send unknown items down through white. So not only will it sort these items through their respective colors, they will send the items that are not sorted at all down through the white pipes. So let's go ahead. Let me show you what's going on here. Let's toss some junk into here. And then I forgot one step. We've got to hook up the timer. You do need a redstone timer to get this baby rocking. So let's go ahead and put this timer on the lowest amount so we can get them going pretty quickly. Actually, let's do it a little higher so y'all can kind of see what's going on. And we'll chunk that there. And now we see green is going to the green pipe. And we'll sit here and just check this out for a while. Green in the green pipe. Yellow now for the iron. Yellow's going in the yellow pipe. So exciting to watch, isn't it? The most exciting time you've ever had on YouTube in your life, most likely. I wouldn't doubt it. And there we go, through the blue pipe. Now we're going to see here, this one's going to fill up. And when it fills up, I'll show you why pneumatic tubes are magical over Buildcraft pipes. Now here's where the Buildcraft pipe would actually overflow, but these actually get sent back. They get sent back to the sorter. They didn't get tossed back in the chest. They're actually stored in the sorter, and you can tell the sorter now has a red light here. The red light is normally flashing. That means it is jammed. There's something in the system that's jammed, and this is kind of the downside. If one of the chests fills up, this chest is filled up, but we still have some other junk in here, it's going to jam itself, and it's going to wait until you resolve the situation with the blue pipe before it sends things out. Now, the Buildcraft pipes would have just thrown them all over the ground, and if you would never have noticed, it would have caused lag everywhere because there would have just been hundreds and millions and billions of items just laying around the ground. So this is sending out the remainder of the cobblestone here in this chest, and then we will see what happens when it gets to something that's not sorted through the system. And there it goes. Everything gets tossed into the overflow chest here. And that's basically how it works, folks. It's a very simple system. It's a lot of fun to do. It's very, very efficient. And I hope you enjoy trying to come up with some awesome ideas for very, very clever sorting systems. I'd love to see them. That's all the tutorial for today, folks. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Talutha. You can see me creating these awesome things live. You can always ask me questions there. Leave comments if you have any questions. Suggest future tutorials. And I hope you enjoyed it, guys. That is the Sucky Gamer logging off for this week's YouTube tutorial. Stay sucky, gamers. Hey guys, I know I said bye. This is just a quick addendum because I said I would do it and I didn't. This is what everything looks like in the default texture pack. You can see that not a lot of stuff is different. The solar panels look about the same, and this looks about the same. So you want the two eyes facing the chest, and you want the little red dot facing where you want the items to go. So that is the most important part. And of course, with all of the Red Power 2 stuff, you can use a screwdriver to rotate things as you see fit. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for watching again.